I played 40 demos from the Steam Next Fest, and here were my favorites. Hey, it's Amanda at Cutie Indie Rex. For those who don't know about the Steam Next Fest, it's this event on Steam where games have demos that you can try, and there are hundreds of them. It is a huge week in indie games. Demos give you just a taste of what the final game is going to look like, and they're such a great way to see if it's a game that you would like. This is my first Steam Next Fest, and honestly, it felt like Christmas. I ended up getting to 40 demos, and here's my top 10. I have tried to include a lot of different categories in this list as well. If you do like videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. I put out new videos every week, I stream cute games, and I have so many recommendations. Let's get to it. My absolute favorite is at the end, so make sure to stick around. The Wandering Village is a colony sim which takes place on the back of this giant dinosaur-type creature, Ambu. You build up your village, farm, and gather resources, all while having this cool symbiotic relationship. As Ambu travels to different areas, you'll encounter varying climates to adapt to and nearby resources to utilize. Not only will you need to take care of your villagers to make sure they have the resources to survive, you'll also have to take care of Ambu to make sure it has enough food and sleep. I love my time with this demo, and I think it'll be a game I can play for hours. There is a lot to manage in this game, which I found to be fun and interesting, as well as a bit of a challenge. I can't wait to see more of the symbiotic relationship between the villagers and Ambu, and there's so much potential for really cool game features. I also loved the art style for this. The multiple views of going from the world map to close up on Ambu with the beautiful artistic style to the more 2D graphics of the villagers was so cool. This is one of my top demos from this week, and I feel like the full release is going to be a game that I will lose days to playing. How to Say Goodbye is a narrative puzzle game focused around death. You play as a new ghost in a world full of spirits, and the story of this game touches on grief, kindness, and sensitivity. The gameplay itself happens in these beautiful 2D levels where you move the ghosts around with these conveyor belt type movements. As you move the grid, you'll avoid obstacles, unlock new paths, and move out of the liminal space. I've been looking forward to this game for a while, and I loved playing the demo. The settings for this game have gorgeous colorscapes that are not only beautiful to play in, but also really illustrate the emotions of the main ghost character. I've really enjoyed what I've seen of the narrative so far, and I think the overall theme of this game of coming to terms with your own death is really beautiful. The puzzles themselves were fun and interesting while not being overly challenging. I'm looking forward to sinking more time into this world and narrative, and I am so impressed with what I've seen so far. Cat Cafe Manager is just everything I dreamed it would be. This is a management sim where you run a cat cafe. You build and decorate your cafe, take in stray cats, and serve customers in the town. You serve food and drinks to a diverse range of customers and collect resources to upgrade the cafe and make it great for the humans as well as the cats. Not only is this game adorable, I also really liked the gameplay. There seems like there's a lot of room for upgrading, which I'm really looking forward to delving into more. I also found it really fun that there are different types of villagers that pay in different currencies. It is up to you to manage these in order to upgrade different parts of the cafe. This one comes out next month, and I cannot wait to build more of my cat cafe and have all the cute cats in there. Card Shark was a bit of a surprise for me. I had this one on my wish list and kind of forgot about it, but playing the demo made me totally fall in love with this game already. This is a game set in 18th century France where you play as a swindler cheating people out of their money by playing cards. You learn different card tricks in the game and need to execute them without people getting too suspicious. I ended up playing on the easiest settings. This game was tricky and also satisfying. You build up your portfolio of tricks and need to focus on doing multiple things at the same time to pull off the cons. This one looks like it will take a good amount of thought and focus, which I really like in games. The art style is beautiful, and this is such a lovely world to be in. Paired with a really interesting and unique gameplay, I am so excited to fully delve into Card Shark soon. BattleCakes is essentially Candyland meets RPG. You play as a cupcake who is exploring different villages, battling monsters, and completing quests. There are so many fun characters to meet and worlds to explore in this game, and I found the battle system to be really fun. For each monster, you can choose to fight them or befriend them by doing things like juggling and playing the guitar. This honestly looks like it's the most wholesome RPG ever, and playing this game just brought me so much joy. I loved the colors and cute artwork in this game, and the entire setting just felt so happy. It definitely felt light on the RPG side of things, so I think it would be a great intro into the genre, or for RPG fans who want a bit more wholesome gameplay. I absolutely loved the mechanic where you could befriend monsters, and I'm so excited to delve into the stories and quests of this game. BattleCakes looks like such a cute and cozy adventure RPG that I am so looking forward to. So I'm generally not into the creepier games, even if they're cute, but I did really like Children of Silentown. This is a point-and-click adventure game where you play in a town where people are disappearing. As you explore, solve puzzles, and meet people in the town, you try to get to the bottom of the creepy events happening. This game felt like Tim Burton meets Oxenfree, and I was totally into it. Which is a big endorsement given that I generally don't like creepy games. They give me nightmares. I really enjoyed the point-and-click puzzles, and the environments for this game are just beautiful. There's also a focus on music in this game, so you discover notes to help you make songs that you use throughout your playthrough. The mysterious setting and unsettling events give Children of Silentown so much intrigue, and I'm really looking forward into delving more into the adventure, exploration, and story of this game. Islets looks like Hollow Knight mixed with Ori and the Will of the Wisps. This is a Metroidvania where the world has broken apart and it's up to you to bring the islands back together. You fight enemies and traverse multiple islands, all while making friends, discovering hidden secrets, and getting upgrades. I honestly haven't played a ton of Metroidvanias. They're not generally my genre of choice, but this one looks so cute, I just had to play it. I found the fighting in this one to be really snappy, with both melee and ranged attacks. There are lots of secret areas to find and upgrades to get, which felt like I was progressing in a really satisfying way. The artwork for this is just beautiful, and exploring the world truly felt like a treat. I also really enjoyed the character interactions. Overall, this world felt cohesive and exciting to explore, and truly made me want to immerse myself in this adventure. Fans of Metroidvanias, definitely put this on your wish list. I am so looking forward to playing it. Me Cera is a visual novel about making new friendships as an adult. You play as someone who has just gone through a breakup and has moved to a new town to try to rebuild her life. You go to therapy, start a new job, and figure out how to make new friends. After a super rough 2 years of the pandemic, playing this game just felt healing. The dialogue selection is focused on making healthy choices rather than being overly friendly. Therapy is a big part of this game, and it teaches real-life cognitive behavioral therapy techniques, which I've gotten a taste of in the demo and I already love. Toad House Games has a focus on making really diverse and inclusive characters and truly telling stories from those perspectives as well. Playing this game just felt like a warm hug, and I am just so excited to see more of this story and this world. Endling, Extinction is Forever looks both beautiful and tragic. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cry at this one. This is a side-scrolling adventure game where you play as a fox with her cubs trying to survive an environment that has been ravaged by humans. Every night you hunt and provide for your cubs while avoiding humans and the dangers of the environment. You have to find shelter and teach your cubs survival skills so you can make it through alive. In the demo, one of your cubs has been captured and you need to piece together what happened to them in order to rescue them. This game is based on current human destruction of the environment, and it's honestly heartbreaking to play. The environments are so well crafted and also so sad. Not only do you need to avoid humans and other animals, you need to avoid pollutants and litter that humans have brought to the natural world. I was so emotionally invested in this demo, and I just can't wait to play the full game when it releases. And my favorite demo out of all 40 that I played at the Steam Next Fest was Beacon Pines. I've been looking forward to this one for a while, and I knew it was going to be good, but this just blew me away. Did you get a chance to play this demo or any others on this list? Leave me a comment, let me know your favorites or the ones that you're most looking forward to. Beacon Pines is an adventure game set in this magical storybook world. You play as both the reader of the book and the main character, and you can alter the story to see how different actions change the narrative. This game focuses on a group of friends who are investigating the creepy happenings in their town and try to figure out what's wrong and how they can fix it. I had so much fun playing this demo. I loved the storybook setting, and the narration for this part of the game just set the scene and was so enjoyable to listen to. The illustrations are honestly just amazing, and the world is full and vibrant, and I'm so excited to explore more. The discovery of charms throughout the game means you can go back to any of the turning points and make different choices. This mechanic is so cool, and I got to what I thought was the end of the demo only to have much more playtime because I could go back and change my choices. I also love the sassy writing in this game, which really brought the characters to life. You can tell that the developers put a lot of care into this game, and it truly shows throughout playing this demo. I cannot wait to get my hands on Beacon Pines. This is one you won't want to miss. These are not all of the amazing indie games coming up soon. There are so many cozy indie games that are coming out this year, with a few that have already been released. I have a whole video on cozy indie games you need to have on your radar, and that's a video you won't want to miss. Thanks for joining, I'll see you next time, and happy gaming!